Well, good afternoon, everybody, or good morning, depending on what time it is when you pick up this video. I'm going to be talking to you today about content marketing planning. The date is the 30th of November 2019, and those of you in business, I would hope that you are really beginning to think now about what you're going to do for 2020 to take your businesses forward. And I'm guessing there will be some of you that have had a fantastic 2019 and are going to continue to build on the success you've had. And there will be others of you who are reviewing how you went and what you would do differently. Now, surprisingly, given that I live in Argyll, the sunlight is streaming through the window today, which means that you can't see behind me the wall planners that are on my wall. But we are coming into the last month of 2019. So I have already purchased my year planner 2020, and that will be going up. What I tend to do for content marketing is pick out some key dates, and key dates will be different for everybody. For me and the business that I have, the network marketing business that I have, I drive a lot of sales at times like Valentine's Day, Mother's Day, Father's Day, and running up to Christmas. Each of you in business will have different drivers that take you forward. And my strong suggestion to start with is plot those onto your 2020 calendar so that you can see where your bottlenecks are and you can see where you've got downtime. The next thing to do is actually plan the message that you want to send out there. Now, I will be doing further videos which talk about attraction marketing, which talk about bringing your tribe to you. And you do that through putting out a message that they respond to. Now, about a year ago, I would sit there with great intentions. Sorry, 2 years ago, I'd sit there with great intentions of what I could do, but no real plan. And then a very good friend of mine, Gavin Mountford, introduced me to the 10 by 10 matrix planner. Now, the eagle-eyed amongst you will notice that this is actually a 7 by 10 because I needed bigger boxes because my writing's large. And this 10 by 10 matrix is what I use now to plan what I'm going to say. Running up to my key dates, Valentine's Day, I want to be really promoting the beautiful lotions and potions that I've got. I want people to understand they're natural. I want people to understand why buying from me is better than going to a high street brand. So see this top line here? This top line is where you write down all of the topics that you can speak really well about. Topics that are your passion, topics that are potentially your niche in the market. And then each of the columns underneath will be the subtopics that start to show how you are an expert in your field. So here's one I created earlier. Now my subject is social media. Trying desperately not to show it all. In fact, what I do is this. So across the top, I can talk really comfortably about Facebook, LinkedIn, Twitter, YouTube. I can talk about different tools and techniques that help you to be seen on social media. I can talk to you about scheduling and content. So I can't read back to front, it's back to front for me. Mindset, brand, and how to. And then underneath, I came up with ideas of blogs that I could write, videos that I could record, messages that I could put out to my audience. And I'm not kidding when I tell you, this just took me 30 minutes. So on this 7 by 10 matrix, there are 70 pieces of content that I know I can talk about just as I'm doing to you right now, which will show people that I understand what I'm talking about, and will attract people to me. Now, you want to do this in your business. You have mission statements, perhaps. You have goals. You have belief structures. And all of those will draw your audience to you if you tell them what it is that you're expert about, if you show your passion, if you show your expertise. So for me, creating this 10 by 10 content matrix enables me to plot in advance what I need into my 2020 year planner. So I've got a whole section on Facebook. There may be things in Facebook that you guys want to learn about. I'm going to be talking about pages and groups. I'm going to be talking about challenges, profile, daily cards, terms of service, engagement, and finding friends. So I would want to schedule those to go out regularly so people know where to find me. I can either schedule through Facebook Live or I can schedule through YouTube Live, and I can let people know. But mostly what I do is put a date in my diary, for example, 8 p.m. on a Monday evening, and then I tell people through whatever way I have, email marketing, Facebook, LinkedIn, Twitter, I tell people that at 8 o'clock on a Monday, I'm going live and I'm going to talk about Facebook pages versus Facebook groups. And if you remain constant with the time that you put out to people, they will put it in their diary. They will be able to come and join you, because there's actually nothing more soul destroying than constantly talking to yourself. What I will do on YouTube, as I am doing for you now, the time is 2:30 p.m. on Saturday, the 30th of November. But I'm recording this video and I can then put that out on my YouTube channel. But I'm also doing it for Barry Clark and the Leading You to Sales Success group, because I've said that I'll do a tiny teach. So this video will now be available to Barry when he wants it. And so it is for you when you're doing your content. If you're putting out video marketing, you can record them in advance and then schedule them to go live wherever you want them to go live. And that means that you can start putting dates on your content matrix. And when you put that content matrix against your year planner, you know exactly what's going out when, you know how to make sure that your audience is advised and engaged, and it means you can be consistent and congruent. Another top tip, if you're actually scheduling in advance, and I will do a whole video on auto scheduling and automation. I make sure that the clothes that I wear, the appearance that I have got, changes for each video. Now, I only have a finite amount of clothes like the rest of you, but if I'm putting out a sequence of 7 videos, I will be wearing 7 different tops. I will probably have 3 different scarves, and my hair may be up or my hair may be down. You may not think that it's that important, but when people see you for the first time, you have less than a second to make an impression. Less than a second. And if I turned up here in a t-shirt that had a tea stain on it, or my hair wasn't done, then actually that's going to lodge in someone's subconscious and is going to take away any value that I give them in the speech. So I hope that this very short, tiny teach on content marketing planning has been useful. Remember the top tips. Grab yourself a 2020 planner, put it up on the wall behind you. The sunlight has gone a little bit. You are starting to be able to see my planners from last year. Sit down in a quiet room with a 7 by 7, a 10 by 10, even a 5 by 5, if that works for you, matrix. Plot along the top the content that you are really comfortable to deliver, and right underneath the subsections that will enable you to record a 5-10 minute session and get it out to your people. Your tribe, you know where they are. you can find them, you can schedule your videos to go out, and you can position yourself as an expert. I hope this has helped. I'll see you around on the boards. Take care for now. This is Sam Marshall signing off.